you started moving up quickly. That's probably when I remember seeing your picture in the paper. As far as the
Yeah,
big
so that
promotion
first
you
promotion
got.
would have gotten me my first picture in the paper, and maybe
Right.
maybe I reached out to you and I said, "Oh my God,
You
look at the
did.
business section."
Look
There's
at
It
a-"
was
me.
awesome. It was awesome.
I had to pose for a picture. I had to get my hair
Yeah.
cut. I had to
So
put on a
exciting.
tie.
It
All
was
that
it
kind
was
of
very
stuff.
exciting. So let's just touch on the mentors. Can you give some names of people that you were speaking to and how they influenced you, even if it's a little bit?
Yeah. So the first director of advertising I reported to was the guy who hired me. His name is Andrew Go. I haven't stayed in touch with him, so I hope he's still well and alive. Although I know his son, who's also named Andrew Go, who's doing well and is definitely alive. And he basically guided me. He was a very smart, very relaxed guy, and he would he would often doze off in meetings in the afternoon. That just goes to show kind of the personalities of people
Sure.
who could rise. But he was totally worthy of the respect that he commanded, because he was knowledgeable about everything that went on, and he too saw himself as an entrepreneur, and so pushed for innovation. And then he ended up. I think he ended up. Oh no, he ended up going to start an entrepreneurial division in the organization, and so someone else, a guy by the name of Frank Bergeau, was promoted to the director of advertising, and he was the one who I ended up reporting to really closely. And he was a very analytical and deliberate individual, and so he really brought out in me, like he put me in charge of all of the analysis, because while he liked the analysis, I was the one with the mathematical capability and the computer expertise to do it. It was the very early days of data mining and data analysis, and the company had bought this data warehouse, which was a brand new innovation at the time. And so I was responsible for building the data warehouse and using it and generating the reports and analyses from it. And he really supported me in that. And so I had this mentor who provided me with the resources to build this thing and expose what we could learn from it. And that became a very big part of what I did for the next couple of years. I was still launching internet services for the company, but I was doing it backed by data, and I was also supporting all of the print advertising, pricing, and promotion, and marketing. So I went through that stage, and then the company hired a new vice president of marketing who saw what was going on and quickly hired me to work for him. So I was raised up again, and I can't remember what my job. I think I was manager of business development. I had no idea what business development was, but I was the manager of it. And because they needed the title inflation is important in big
That's correct.
corporations.
Well,
So
as long as it sounds good, Tomer. I mean, that's
well, I'm going to tell you, throughout the rest of my career, I didn't know what my job was until they gave me a title of president, and then it was clear to me. But so I did this manager of business development title, working for him, and working for marketing meant I was in charge of the circulation marketing as well, although I never did get terribly close to that. But he came from an amazing marketing and research background, and so he taught me a lot about marketing.